For decades, they have made us laugh, cry, cheer, and believe in the power of storytelling. They have starred in some of Hollywood's biggest films, collected prestigious awards, and become icons recognized across generations. Their faces have appeared on movie posters, television screens, and magazine covers around the world. To millions of fans, these stars seemed larger than life. But behind the bright lights of Hollywood, many legendary actors have faced battles far more difficult than any role they ever played on screen. While audiences celebrated their success, some of these beloved performers were quietly confronting devastating medical diagnoses that changed their lives forever. Diseases that affected their movement. Diseases that challenged their independence. Diseases that forced them to rethink their careers, daily routines, and even their futures. Yet what makes their stories remarkable is not simply the illnesses they face. It is the courage with which they continue moving forward. Today, we're looking at 6 legendary actors who have publicly shared their struggles with life-changing diseases. Their journeys reveal heartbreak, resilience, determination, and the incredible strength of the human spirit. Some of these diagnoses shocked the world. Others remained hidden for years before becoming public. All of them remind us that fame and fortune cannot shield anyone from life's toughest challenges. Let's begin with one of the most beloved action stars in Hollywood history. Actor 1. Michael J. Fox. Long before his health battle became known worldwide, Michael J. Fox had already become a household name. Born in Canada, Fox began acting at a young age and quickly displayed a natural charisma that made him stand out. His breakthrough came with the hit television sitcom Family Ties, where his charm and comedic timing won over millions of viewers. But it was his role as Marty McFly in the iconic Back to the Future trilogy that transformed him into a global superstar. Audiences loved Fox because he seemed relatable. He wasn't the typical action hero. He was funny, energetic, and endlessly likable. For many fans, he represented optimism and youthful determination. Then, in 1991, at just 29 years old, Fox received life-changing news. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a progressive neurological disorder that affects movement. Symptoms can include tremors, stiffness, slowed movement, balance problems, and difficulties with coordination. At first, Fox kept the diagnosis private. He continued acting while quietly dealing with symptoms that were becoming increasingly difficult to hide. The emotional burden was enormous. He later spoke openly about struggling to accept the diagnosis, particularly because Parkinson's is a progressive disease with no known cure. The uncertainty surrounding his future created fear and anxiety, both professionally and personally. As symptoms advanced, Fox gradually reduced his acting workload. Tasks that once seemed effortless became more challenging. Yet instead of withdrawing from public life, he chose another path. He became one of the world's most influential advocates for Parkinson's research, establishing the Michael J. Fox Foundation, which has raised and directed enormous funding towards scientific research. Fans and fellow actors admired his honesty and resilience. Hollywood colleagues praised him for using his platform to educate the public and support others facing similar diagnoses. Today, Fox continues to inspire millions through advocacy, public appearances, interviews, and his determination to live life fully despite the daily challenges of Parkinson's disease. His battle has become a symbol of courage in the face of uncertainty. But he is far from the only Hollywood legend fighting a life-changing condition. Actor 2. Selma Blair. For years, Selma Blair captivated audiences with her intelligence, versatility, and emotional depth. Born in Michigan, Blair worked tirelessly to build her career before earning recognition in films such as Cruel Intentions and Legally Blonde. Her performances showcased a unique blend of wit, vulnerability, and strength that made her a favorite among moviegoers. Behind the scenes, however, Blair was experiencing mysterious health problems for years. She dealt with chronic pain, exhaustion, balance issues, and other symptoms that doctors struggled to fully explain. The uncertainty became increasingly frustrating and frightening. Then, in 2018, she publicly revealed that she had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, often called MS. Multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease in which the immune system attacks the protective covering of nerves. This can disrupt communication between the brain and the body, leading to symptoms that vary widely among patients. For Blair, the disease affected mobility, speech, balance, and energy levels. The diagnosis finally provided answers, but it also introduced a new set of challenges. Simple activities that many people take for granted could suddenly become exhausting. Public appearances required careful planning. Physical symptoms fluctuated unpredictably, making daily life difficult. Despite these obstacles, Blair chose openness rather than secrecy. She began sharing her journey publicly, documenting both the painful realities and moments of hope. Fans around the world responded with overwhelming support, praising her honesty and courage. A major source of strength throughout her journey has been her family, especially her son, whom she has often described as an inspiration during difficult periods. Blair also underwent intensive treatments, including stem cell therapy, and has spoken about periods of improvement that allowed her to regain some independence and confidence. Her willingness to discuss the realities of living with MS has helped countless people feel less alone in their own health struggles. Actor 3. Bruce Willis. For decades, Bruce Willis seemed unstoppable. Before becoming a global movie icon, Willis grew up in a working-class family and spent years pursuing acting opportunities that often seemed out of reach. His persistence eventually paid off when he landed a starring role in the hit television series Moonlighting. The show transformed him into a rising star, but nobody could have predicted what would happen next. In 1988, Willis took on the role of New York police officer John McClane in Die Hard. The film became a worldwide phenomenon and forever changed the action genre. Unlike many action heroes of the era, McClane wasn't portrayed as invincible. He was vulnerable, sarcastic, wounded, and relatable. Audiences connected with him instantly. Over the following decades, Willis built one of Hollywood's most successful careers. Films like Pulp Fiction, The Fifth Element, Armageddon, Unbreakable, and The Sixth Sense made him one of the most recognizable faces in entertainment. To fans, he seemed energetic, confident, and endlessly capable. But behind the scenes, subtle signs of trouble were beginning to emerge. In March 2022, Willis's family announced that he had been diagnosed with aphasia, a neurological condition affecting language and communication abilities. The diagnosis forced him to step away from acting after a career spanning more than 4 decades. The news shocked Hollywood. Fans struggled to imagine one of cinema's most charismatic stars facing difficulties with communication. Then, less than a year later, an even more devastating update arrived. His family revealed that doctors had identified the underlying cause as frontotemporal dementia, commonly known as FTD. Unlike Alzheimer's disease, which is more widely known, frontotemporal dementia often affects behavior, personality, decision-making, and language. Many patients experience profound changes in communication and cognitive abilities. The diagnosis helped explain many of the challenges Willis had been facing. For his loved ones, the reality was heartbreaking. His wife, daughters, former wife Demi Moore, and extended family responded with extraordinary unity. Rather than facing the crisis separately, they came together publicly and privately to support him. Fans around the world were deeply moved by photographs showing family members spending time together, celebrating milestones, and creating meaningful memories despite the circumstances. The outpouring of support from Hollywood was equally emotional. Actors, directors, and longtime colleagues praised Willis not only for his remarkable career but also for the strength and dignity with which his family has handled the situation. Today, while the disease continues to present enormous challenges, Bruce Willis remains one of the most beloved actors of his generation. His family's openness has helped educate millions about frontotemporal dementia, bringing awareness to a condition that often receives far less attention than other neurological diseases. And perhaps most importantly, his legacy remains untouched. To fans around the world, Bruce Willis will always be remembered as the actor who entertained generations and left an unforgettable mark on cinema history. Actor 4. Christina Applegate. For Christina Applegate, life changed dramatically in ways she never expected. Applegate began acting as a child and spent much of her life in front of cameras. Her breakthrough role came as Kelly Bundy on Married with Children, one of television's most successful sitcoms. What could have easily become a typecast role instead became the foundation for a long and respected career. Over the years, Applegate demonstrated remarkable versatility. She excelled in comedy, drama, film, television, and even Broadway performances. Her talent earned critical acclaim, industry awards, and the admiration of audiences worldwide. But while fans saw success, Applegate faced significant personal health challenges. In 2021, she publicly revealed that she had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, often referred to simply as MS. The diagnosis came as a profound shock. Multiple sclerosis is a chronic autoimmune disease in which the body's immune system attacks the protective covering around nerve fibers. This disrupts communication between the brain and the rest of the body. Symptoms can vary dramatically from person to person. For Applegate, the disease brought mobility difficulties, numbness, fatigue, pain, and balance issues. Some days became far more challenging than others. Simple activities that many people rarely think about suddenly required planning, effort, and determination. Perhaps one of the most difficult aspects of MS is its unpredictability. Patients often cannot know exactly how they will feel from one day to the next. Applegate has spoken openly about the emotional impact of adjusting to a new reality. She described experiencing grief, frustration, and moments of deep uncertainty as she learned to navigate life with a chronic neurological condition. Yet even during those difficult periods, she continued working. While filming the final season of Dead to Me, Applegate faced immense physical challenges. Cast members and crew adapted schedules and working conditions to support her needs. The experience demonstrated both her determination and the respect she had earned throughout her career. One of the reasons Applegate's story has resonated so deeply with fans is her honesty. Rather than hiding her struggles, she has openly discussed the realities of living with MS. She has shared both the difficult days and the victories, helping countless others feel seen and understood. Her daughter has remained a powerful source of motivation, providing emotional support during some of the toughest moments of her journey. Today, Applegate continues to advocate for awareness while inspiring people living with chronic illnesses around the world. Her story is not simply about disease. It is about courage, adaptation, and the determination to keep moving forward when life changes unexpectedly. Actor 5. Eric Roberts. Long before he became one of the most recognizable character actors in Hollywood, Eric Roberts was already earning praise as one of the most talented performers of his generation. Born into a family deeply connected to acting, Roberts displayed extraordinary talent from an early age. His intensity, emotional depth, and fearless approach to difficult roles quickly attracted attention from filmmakers and critics. During the late 1970s and 1980s, Roberts established himself as a serious dramatic actor. His performance in Runaway Train earned widespread acclaim and an Academy Award nomination, cementing his reputation as a major talent. Over the decades that followed, Roberts built an astonishingly prolific career. He appeared in hundreds of films and television projects, becoming one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. Audiences admired his versatility. He could play heroes, villains, authority figures, troubled souls, and complex characters with equal conviction. But life behind the camera brought challenges far greater than any script. Roberts has publicly discussed serious health struggles, including recovery from multiple strokes over the years. A stroke occurs when blood flow to part of the brain is interrupted, depriving brain tissue of oxygen and nutrients. The consequences can be devastating. Depending on the area of the brain affected, a stroke can impact speech, memory, movement, coordination, vision, balance, and cognitive function. For many survivors, recovery becomes a long and uncertain journey. The physical challenges are only one part of the battle. Emotionally, stroke survivors often face fear, frustration, and anxiety about the future. Activities that once felt effortless can suddenly become difficult. Everyday independence may no longer be guaranteed. For someone whose career depends on communication, memory, physical expression, and long hours on set, these challenges can be especially frightening. Yet Roberts refused to surrender to those obstacles. Instead of stepping away from life, he committed himself to recovery. Medical treatment, rehabilitation, and determination became crucial parts of his journey. Recovery after a stroke rarely follows a straight line. Progress often comes through countless small victories that outsiders may never see. Learning to trust one's body again can take months or even years. Throughout these struggles, Roberts continued working. That commitment demonstrated an extraordinary level of perseverance. Many people facing similar health crises might have chosen retirement or withdrawal from public life. Roberts chose to keep going. Family support also played a vital role in helping him navigate difficult periods. Health battles are rarely fought alone, and the encouragement of loved ones often becomes an essential source of strength. Fans who learned about his health challenges expressed admiration for his determination and resilience. His willingness to discuss aspects of recovery has also helped raise awareness about stroke prevention and rehabilitation. Today, Roberts remains active in the entertainment industry, continuing to work and connect with audiences. His story serves as a powerful reminder that recovery is not about returning to exactly who you were before. Sometimes recovery means discovering new strength, new purpose, and a deeper appreciation for each day. After decades in Hollywood, Eric Roberts continues to prove that resilience can be every bit as powerful as talent. Actor 6. Alan Alda. For millions of television viewers, Alan Alda is far more than an actor. He is a symbol of intelligence, compassion, humor, and grace. Born in New York City, Alda grew up surrounded by entertainment. His father was a performer, and from an early age, he developed a passion for storytelling and communication. His career eventually expanded across television, film, theater, writing, directing, and science communication. But it was his portrayal of Hawkeye Pierce on MASH * that transformed him into a cultural icon. The series became one of the most successful television shows in history. Audiences were drawn to Hawkeye's humor, humanity, and refusal to lose compassion even during difficult circumstances. Many of those same qualities would later help Alda confront one of the greatest challenges of his own life. In 2018, Alda publicly revealed that he had been living with Parkinson's disease for several years. The announcement surprised many people. At the time, he still appeared active, energetic, and deeply engaged with public life. Yet behind the scenes, he had already begun adapting to the realities of a progressive neurological disorder. Parkinson's disease affects movement and can cause tremors, stiffness, balance problems, slowed movement, and coordination difficulties. As symptoms progress, everyday tasks can become increasingly challenging. For many patients, the diagnosis brings emotional questions as well. How quickly will symptoms advance? Will independence be affected? Will hobbies, careers, and passions still be possible? These uncertainties can weigh heavily on both patients and their families. What made Alda's response remarkable was the way he approached the diagnosis. Rather than hiding it, he decided to speak openly about it. He explained that he wanted people to hear the truth directly from him rather than speculate about visible symptoms. His honesty immediately resonated with millions. Instead of focusing solely on what Parkinson's had taken away, Alda chose to focus on what remained possible. He embraced exercise, movement, and mental engagement as essential parts of managing the disease. He continued writing books. He continued hosting conversations. He continued participating in scientific discussions and educational programs. Most importantly, he continued living with curiosity and purpose. Fans were inspired not only by his openness but by his outlook. Alda frequently discussed the importance of adapting rather than giving up. He acknowledged the challenges while refusing to let them define his identity. His message offered hope to countless individuals facing Parkinson's and other chronic illnesses. Throughout his journey, support from family, friends, colleagues, and admirers around the world has remained a constant source of encouragement. Many people diagnosed with Parkinson's have described feeling less alone after hearing Alda speak publicly about his experiences. His willingness to share both the struggles and the successes helped reduce stigma surrounding neurological diseases. Today, Alan Alda continues to inspire people not because he ignores his diagnosis, but because he confronts it with honesty, intelligence, and remarkable courage. His legacy extends far beyond television. It lives in the countless people who have found hope through his example. The 6 actors featured in this documentary come from different backgrounds, generations, and corners of Hollywood. Some became action heroes. Some became television legends. Some built careers through comedy, drama, or unforgettable performances that left lasting marks on popular culture. Yet they all share one thing in common. They faced life-changing medical conditions that challenged them in ways no movie script ever could. Whether battling Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, frontotemporal dementia, or recovering from strokes, these actors have shown extraordinary courage in the face of uncertainty. Their stories remind us that illness can touch anyone. It does not matter how famous, wealthy, talented, or successful a person may be. Health struggles are part of the human experience. But these stories also teach something equally important. Strength is not measured by how many awards someone wins or how many blockbuster films they make. True strength is revealed when people continue moving forward despite fear, pain, setbacks, and uncertainty. These actors have given audiences decades of unforgettable entertainment, but perhaps their greatest legacy is the example they set through perseverance, resilience, and hope. Their journeys continue to inspire millions facing challenges of their own. And that may be the most powerful role any actor can ever play. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.